Alright, let's do this. You're not too hard though, I should be fine. Alright, welcome back to Hollow Knight, everybody. Yeah, I don't really have an intro prepared for this one, I'll be honest with you. So let's just jump into it, shall we? Yeah, that's totally fine past me. You're really bad at intros anyways. So yeah, basically, since I did the recap at the start, anything that really important happened that was there, besides like, we get the Mantis Claw, we get Dash, pretty basic stuff, that doesn't really need to be in the recap. But yeah, we finished off with fighting Mantis Lords, and this whole episode is going to be mainly focused around the city, more specifically Soul Sanctum, so we can get Dive, and also just clear that area of the map out. And then later on, we go and get Sea Dash from Crystal Peaks, and we go and grab the Dream Nail. So you can already guess what we're doing next episode. If you couldn't guess, it's a bunch of Dream Nail stuff. And yeah, without any further ado, this episode's gonna have a bit more of mixed in real-time commentary and me just popping in now and then to give a bit more context to what I'm saying. Yeah, this is part 2 of Hollow Knight Charmless, and I hope you all enjoy the video. So I think I'm probably gonna have this commentary popping in when nothing really interesting happens, because I really don't commentate when I'm just like running around and gathering resources for things. So it's not too interesting for you guys as a viewer. So I'll just explain what I did in this pretty quick montage that you're probably seeing right now. So I explored the entire left side of the City of Tears, so that includes Lem and the Nailsmith, and unlocking just the Stag Station and the elevator. And from there, since I had all the geo I needed for the lantern after I sold like relics to Lem and also just miscellaneous geo I had, what I decided to do was head over to Sly, and I kid you not when I say I bought out his entire stock that was not Charms. He had nothing left. So after buying out all of Sly's stock, I felt pretty well prepared, so that's when I started my adventure to head into the Soul Sanctum. I feel like it's also pretty important to note that I backtracked back to Fog Canyon just to grab the up spell, because that's going to save me so much time against Soul Master in the future. So yeah, again, just grabbed up spell, nothing too important, just figured I'd mention it while we're here. Now, let's actually go to Soul Sanctum. Alright, Soul Sanctum time. Ow. Well, this is gonna suck already. Alright, now we do Soul Sanctum for real. There we go. Okay, that went really well. Alright, Soul Warrior. There we go. Alright, Soul Master, let's do this. I feel confident that I can take you. Definitely not gonna no-hit you, but it's gonna look pretty cool. Here we go. There we go, got him. Yeah, that was surprisingly easy, I'll be honest with you. Alright, second phase. And I'm still at full health too, so I'm pretty sure this will end well. For me, not for him. There we go. I was fine with space tanking a few hits there just to get him over with. And there you go. That's our final spell. I think we got all of them in like one episode, which I think is pretty funny anyways. Well, maybe not Fireball, but we got Dive and Up spell. With the Soul Master defeated, I pretty much had to make my escape from Soul Sanctum. It was rough. There was a lot of like fodder enemies that I couldn't one-shot because of my nail. Usually I have strength when I go into Soul Sanctum so I can one-shot them, but alas, that is not the case anymore. But yeah, it's not too interesting, it's just the exit sequence of the Soul Sanctum. Fight a bunch of enemies, try not to die, leave using Dive. That's about it. So from this point we head towards Crystal Peaks, which I'm going for 3 things. 1, we can go get Sea Dash, which is going to be super helpful. 2, we can go get Descending Dark, which is an upgraded spell for our Dive, which will do a significant amount of damage towards later game bosses, which is going to help a lot, especially since it also gives us iframes. And lastly, my final goal for the episode is to go get the Dream Nail through the entrance to Resting Grounds from Crystal Peaks. And without further ado, let's head to Crystal Peaks. Here we are, Peaks. This is probably the fastest way I could have gotten here, huh? There we go. Works for me. I guess that's just how bad my stuff is, huh? Alright, shopkeeper key. Let's go fight this guy. Hello. Were you sleeping? I kinda want the bench, bruh. Mom said it's my turn to use the bench. There we go. Bench. I am fine with this outcome. Ow. I tried to be cool with it and it didn't work. I just look like an idiot. There we go. I think that went pretty well. Thank you, Mr. Giant Guy. I really don't know what that thing's called, I'll be honest with you. Feels so nice to have this again. I missed Super Dash, but I forget how much it actually unlocks on the map. Alright, so with our C-Dash acquired, all we need to do now is head to the bottom right of Crystal Peak, and we can go get a bunch of upgrades and the Dream Nail. So we're honestly doing pretty good for ourselves so far. We've made a lot of progress in just this one sitting. So, you know, we're doing pretty good. All we have to do now is just make a beeline and not get distracted. Okay, well, that's literally our first death is to those things. Yep, almost immediately I got distracted and got absolutely pummeled by a bunch of hydraulic presses. Like, why do they even have those here? What are they accomplishing by having them there? All that for some Geo. But yeah, anyway, so I had to go get my shade back. And then from there we went on to get D-Dark, which wasn't too complicated to get. Again, it's just a crystallized mound, no one really cares, honestly. And then from there we went and got the Dream Nail. Alright, resting grounds time, baby. Not the first time we jumped into a giant pit. Probably won't be the last. Oh yeah, this whole sequence. I forget you don't just get to go talk to the seer for that. There we go. That's so much text. I just realized we did both of my least favorite areas in the game back to back. That means we're only up from here. There's gonna be no downsides to the rest of this. Except, oh, White Palace. Oh, I forgot that White Palace exists. Alright, well, that's gonna be something. Just thinking of all the steps you actually have to do to get true ending here. That's gonna be fun. I missed. Don't put me back. Okay, thank God. I thought it was gonna hard restart me. That was gonna suck. Oh my God. The same jump. This is possibly the worst gameplay I've ever done. Wall climb? Wall climb? Where's the wall climb? There. Okay. Last one. Okay. Alright, dream now. Here we go. So much screen shake. And there's our dream nail. That is really bright on the eyes, I will say. And there's the Seer's iconic voice. Hi. I have your dream nail. Then things. Let us go grab this tree and then we'll hit a bench. It's probably my favorite, like, area music is probably the resting grounds. There we go. Alright, Stag. Welcome back. Alright, well, is that everything for peaks? I believe it is. Yeah, that's pretty much everything except for Enraged Guardian and areas that we need double jump for. Alright, well this has been a pretty packed episode, I will say. Got both of my least favorite areas done back to back, so that's great. Never have to go back to there until we do. But that's not for a very long time, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, so this has been part 2 of Hollow Knight Without Charms, and I will say, definitely a stark increase. Like, I think you're starting to notice, especially, like, overall my gameplay hasn't been too bad, but I've almost died multiple times in, like, specifically combat scenarios. So, Charms, I realize, are definitely a big help in this game. Next episode, doing a bunch of dream stuff, probably. Probably not more than just a bunch of dream warriors, honestly. If we have time, I don't know, we'll have to see. We're definitely going to be exploring top left, so Howling Cliffs and all that. And you know, from there, we'll just see where the journey takes us. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.